Good morning, guys. Today is actually a Friday and I'm just getting ready. Normally I would be on the school run right now, but Mike has a golf day with work today, so he has to be into work later. So he is actually taking the kids on the school run, which is very exciting for me because normally I lose a lot of time in the morning and now I have that time back. However, the kitchen is an absolute mess. I'm actually filming something this morning. John, who was actually my wedding videographer, those of you who've been watching for 500 years might remember John because he was in some content with me around the time that got married, which is... Anyway, so I'm shooting that with John today and then I'm actually heading over to my mum's to film something really cool for this video, but also in that reel. So John is coming to film something for a reel and then I'm actually going to be cleaning out my mum's wardrobe with her, which is something that we wanted to do for ages. Well, she's wanted to do for ages and we just haven't like carved out the time. And today I was like, you know what? I've got a pretty free day. I'll tell you more about it when I get there. But first of all, I'm going to get ready and I'm also doing a little very special something for my mum for Mother's Day because I'm not actually with my mum on Mother's Day this year. We made plans with friends like months and months ago who've just had a new baby. We haven't met the new baby yet. Didn't realise it was Mother's Day until we'd already booked it in. And then I see my mum like 3 times a week. So we're gonna do something today instead and I'm gonna take her a little special treat and I will show you that in a minute. First of all, I'm gonna get ready and tidy up the kitchen because we have the remnants of the breakfast madness going on. I'm also, in case you're wondering why I have wet hair, attempting to get back on the air dry train. I went through a phase, I think, over the summer, about 4 months of not using any heat on my hair and I loved it and I loved the way my hair looked. However, winter then came, didn't want to do the school run with wet hair and be really cold in like 1 degree, or minus degrees. So I'm doing it this morning, but I also bought this new range from Garnier, the Method for Curls range. Haven't tried the shampoo and mask yet, but what I have used today is this spray, which is it's just called the 3 spray. 48-hour moisture and definition, and you can use it on wet or dry hair. I tried it out on dry hair, on like tonged curls the other day, and actually didn't mind it. Quite heavy and a little bit sticky for dry hair, I think. I also used it on River's dry hair and it worked really well because she's got more curly hair than me. But I've used it this morning. I brushed my hair, sprayed this on, kind of scrunched it a little bit, and then I've just left it. It's a little bit, I put a bit too much on here, it's a little crunchy, but it's still wet. So I think once it's like totally dry, I can break that up a little bit, but so far so good. It's a really affordable product as well because some of the other products I use for air drying my hair are like All Bay, which is like 60 quid. So I'll let you know how I get on with this, but so far so good. I'm gonna get ready and then I'm going to show you what I've got planned for my mum because I'm really excited for it. I've also just walked upstairs to this. Can any other mums relate to this kind of situation? I turn my back and every time, dear Lord, there is some kind of tea party, teddy bears picnic, some kind of setup. This was River and I think Enzo got involved at the end this morning. Didn't realise quite how far this had gone because I'd gone downstairs by the time they finished. Yeah. Just a few teddy bears involved in this teddy bears picnic, and who's going to tidy it up? That would be Muggins here. Makeup done for the day. I'm wearing a bit more makeup than I would normally wear actually because we're filming, but I've actually got quite a lot of new products that I want to talk about, so I might do like a monthly favourites update later in this vlog as well, but I'm running out of time now. I've got about 10 minutes before John arrives and I wanted to go and update my hair because it's now dry, so you can see how it's dried naturally with that wave, which I really like, but it's still looking a little bit fluffy. So I'm going to proceed with caution with this spray product because normally I would use a cream because they're a bit more hydrating, but I want to try this product. Scuba, it's okay, you don't need to bark. You good girl. You be good girl. So this is nice. I'm happy with how that's dried actually because my hair is so frizzy. Like if I now like rough dry my hair, it's unbelievably frizzy. I have to like really heat style it to get the frizz out, or leave it to dry naturally, which is weird. You'd think it would be frizzy. I'm just gonna spray a little bit more in the mid-lengths. It's like a weird product. It's like hydrating, but also kind of crunchy making. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm happy with that. Anyway, on to the things for mum. So I'm doing a little something else for her, actually, that you'll see on a reel. So I'm not going to talk about that in this video because it's going to be like a really pretty scripted piece of content that I wrote the script for last night and got really emotional doing. I'm going to leave that entirely separately. That's a brand collaboration that I'm really excited for. When I saw the brief, I was like, this is just something really nice to do in general. I thought it would be such a nice opportunity to put my thoughts into words, which I don't do very often. I'm not like a great journaler. I'm not super sentimental with or at least I don't share a lot of my sentimental feelings online. I find that quite uncomfortable. I'm actually a really sentimental and emotional person in ways, but I find it hard to share. I think it's like for fear of like criticism, or I don't know, after doing this job for like a really long time, I sometimes like second guess oversharing because I feel like that's the way people connect with you on the one hand, but I also am just quite vulnerable in that sense of like people judging me all the time because I've had it for such a long time, if that makes sense. Anyway, that piece of content I'm really excited about. I wrote the script for it last night. I haven't quite like finished it off, but I've got the like sentiment down, and when I received the brief for it, I just thought it would be awesome. So that's going to be separate content to this, but it's going to be filmed on the same day. So when you see that on Instagram, it will kind of make sense. But if you haven't seen this vlog, or if I hadn't mentioned it in this vlog, you'd be like, huh, I thought that was the same day as that vlog was filmed. It is. But what I wanted to do for my mum as well today, because like I said, I'm not spending Mother's Day with her, is put together a hamper of some of her like favorite things. As you guys probably know, I am an ambassador for Cult Beauty. This is my 3rd year being an ambassador for them, which I'm honestly so stinking proud of, because I love Cult Beauty. I have done since the very beginning, and to be chosen to do repeat content for them over such a long period of time is amazing, because there are so many people that do what I do now. Like back in the day it was different. There was probably like 20 of us to choose from. Now there are hundreds and thousands of beauty influencers online. So it really like means a lot to me, and that relationship means a lot. Obviously all thanks to you guys, because you do use my code and shop Cult Beauty and follow when you like and everything. So thank you for that. Anyway, I feel like that was a real segue in the conversation. I thought I would make my mum a hamper using my discount code, which if you haven't used it already, is FleurCB. We're in the 3rd year, like I say, and it's been the same code. So like if you ever want a discount, if you're ever doing any beauty shopping, they basically sell every brand under the sun that you'd want to shop. And you can get a discount off pretty much all the brands. The discount changes a little bit over time and over the product, but it's up to 20% off the whole website. So if you're doing any shopping, you might as well just bung it in and see what you get off, because it's usually a pretty decent chunk. Anyway, I used my own discount code and I ordered some goodies for my mum, and I have a hamper here, which is actually one that I can't even remember where this came from, but I had it stored away just in case I was doing something like this one day, and I've got some filling in it, which is from a Christmas hamper that I got that I was saving. And I have got her some of her favorite things. So starting off with Aveda. My mum's been an Aveda fan for like ever and ever and ever. She has a really sensitive scalp like me, and Aveda is one of the brands that she loves using. And I got her the Rosemary Mint shampoo and conditioner because personally I love the scent. The cherry almond's also really good, but I know she likes more kind of fresh and invigorating scents rather than sweet ones, which I like. The other brand that she's obsessed with and has been like for life is Elemis, and this is the new cleansing balm. Be careful, this box is a bit dented because I dropped it earlier. Whoops. This is the new cleansing balm from Elemis. It's the black cherry, which I've used this. I had like a sample pot early and got like a sneak peek before Christmas, before it launched. It's so good. Like honestly, it smells so nice. I'm still debating whether or not I like the fig more, but this is up there with the fig, and it doesn't sting the eyes. For some reason with Elemis, the original cleansing balm stings my eyes. All of the other ones don't. This is the cherry version, and I know Mum will be really excited to try that because she absolutely loves anything Elemis, but the cleansing balm is one of her particular faves. And then, this is a favourite of mine that I want her to try because she loves L'Occitane as well. I'm a massive fan of the almond range of L'Occitane. She likes verbena normally, but I wanted to get her something nice for the bath so she can have like a nice relaxing bath. And this is the almond milky bath. It smells like actual heaven. Like I love this product so much. And I love the packaging, the aluminium. It's just, yeah, really nice. So I got that. And then I also got her 2 pieces of makeup. She's not like a massive makeup person, my mum, but there's one thing that she loves that I know she's run out of recently, which is the IT Cosmetics CC cream with SPF 50. I'm always trying to make her wear more SPF because being the generation above me and probably us, she's just not been very good at wearing SPF throughout her life because it wasn't as much, well, there wasn't the awareness of how damaging it was to your skin, how aging it was. So I'm always trying to make both of my parents actually, but my mum's a bit easier because she obviously uses a lot more skincare and wears makeup, whereas my dad doesn't. But yeah, so the CC cream is one that she's used before. She's a shade medium, I think. I hope this is the right shade. And I know she's run out of that recently. And then I also bought her the new Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara. I'm actually wearing this today. This is such a good mascara. I'm really picky about my mascaras, and actually I don't like the original Charlotte Tilbury mascara or even the second one. The first one, I can't remember what it's called. And then Legendary Lashes, I didn't like either. They go everywhere, like all over my face. Legendary Lashes 2 is really good, and the Pillow Talk mascara is really good. So I feel like her formulations have got better. But the original 2 that Charlotte launched, I didn't get on with. This one, this is the one in case it's the Exaggerize. But the bottle it's like a glass bottle. It's so heavy. Honestly, if you like volumizing mascara, it's so, so good. That is going in the basket. I've also got her a book, which is the new Jojo Moyes book, which she actually told me that she had seen, that she'd launched a new book. My mum loves like chart fiction, and you have to get new ones because otherwise she will have read them, because she is a prolific reader. She reads a lot of books. So I thought this one would be good, and it's a nice hardback. This is how we're looking so far, guys. I feel like it's really good. I've also got a card to take for her. I'm gonna go and pick some daffodils out of the garden because the daffs are out, baby. Our daffodils, if you guys have followed me for a long time, you'll have seen our garden, and like, we are so lucky to have, once upon a time, I don't know when it was, I don't know who planted them, but somebody planted an outrageous amount of daffodils throughout our garden. And if you don't know about daffodils, I feel like I don't know the word because I'm not a gardener, but they're the type of flower that comes out every year. You don't have to replant anything, they just appear. They totally disappear into the grass, and you then mow them when they're totally dead, and they just stay under there all year, and then it comes to spring and thousands of daffodils spring up everywhere. It's amazing. So they're not all out, but they are partially out, and it's amazing because we've got so many that it means that when you pick them, you don't really notice that you've picked them, whereas I feel like a normal amount of flowers, like every other flower that we have in our garden, you don't really want to pick because you pick it and then it's gone. Whereas the daffodils, they are just abundant, and I'm gonna go and pick a big bunch of daffs and then head over to my mum's and get sorting out her wardrobe, which I'm so excited for. There's gonna be some amazing vintage finds and hilarity going on in there because honestly, I don't think she's seen the back of her wardrobe since probably 1994. So I've just got to mum's. Are you ready? Are you ready for the wardrobe clear out?
Oh my goodness.
I'm actually so excited for this because I feel like there's going to be some hilarious vintage gems. Do you still, you know what, one thing that I remember really distinctly from being in your wardrobe when I was a kid, do you remember that gold dress that I wore, that I dressed up in? I'm hoping we can find that. It's like
my
silk,
goodness.
gold
Yes.
silk with like a really low V, and I went to this party at school where every single person was given a different movie, and they got allocated a movie based on the boys that were throwing this party. And I was the Princess Diaries, and I wore that massive, it's like a gold ball gown.
That's in the attic, I think.
Is it? It's not in your wardrobe.
No.
But stuff like that, it's going to be a trip down memory lane.
There could even be a dead cat.
I also brought you this basket of goodies. Do you want to open it, or are you saving it for Mother's Day?
It's not Mother's Day for ages, but no.
I know, yeah. Right, guys, so Mum's dressing room When I was... Can I go and get Piggy? Because she's going to bark. Are you scared down here on your own? Swear to God, this dog is the biggest princess.
Yeah, no.
She is Princess Piggy. The best.
Right, this is
So-
going to be the most embarrassing.
I don't think it's embarrassing. So Mum's dressing room has always been in this room ever since I was a little kid. But what did you used to have in this room before these wardrobes? Because these wardrobes went in maybe 10 years ago.
Horrible IKEA. But
they're mirrored. So that side's Dad's, so we're not going to go in there. This side is Mum's. So this is now where your wardrobe now exists, right?
yeah.
But this side, this was Mum's wardrobe when I was a kid. There's like a little hole in the wall here. And you go in. It's got a light, hasn't it? You go in. Might take a while. It's like an office light. And it's like, you go in and down here. Look, the dog's doing a good demonstration. What's down there, Scuba? And it's like a rail. A rail. Hopefully there's not a dead cat. There's 2 rails. One's on the ceiling. This is like, it's an amazing space. But I don't think, Mum, you've been down here. I don't think, behind there, I don't think you'll have seen since like 1996.
I know, no. And actually,
Although that's new.
Yeah.
That's from 2 years ago. The Me and M suit. I love that suit.
Yeah, I've only worn it once.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's so nice. You need to
Shall I open
wear it.
The blind.
Yeah, let's open the blind. Let's get
is
some
never
light in.
open,
Yeah.
So it's going to be really messy.
Yeah, because
behind
otherwise
it.
you'd be able to see when you drove up to the house, you'd be able to see all your wardrobe. But yeah, and there's all this side as well,
That's really messy.
which is really messy. Mum, this is so funny. I don't think we're going to get through all of this today, but maybe we can do a rail.
Look.
I've already seen my favourite thing in the history of Mum's wardrobe. Hang on.
So-
Show us, Mum. This is the best Christmas jumper
This
ever.
I bought in a sale after Christmas.
The glory of Christmas from Harrods.
Yeah, but it's got a date on it somewhere.
It's amazing.
It's in the 70s, I think.
Can I steal it?
You can. It's so big. I mean,
I want
so
to wear it.
small.
It's so cool.
It's a man's jumper in a
Like extra large. So this dress that's hanging here, I have this same dress. I still love it. It's like maybe 7 years old. Because I wore this to I wore this one, my one of it, to River's first birthday.
Okay.
But yeah.
Look at this.
What is that? That needs to go.
That's a Christmas jumper.
That is a bad Christmas jumper though. The Harrods one can stay. That one is real bad.
Okay.
Right, let's do this.
What's in half of here?
Let's
Look,
do this. We've had the first rediscovery of a coat that Mum was literally, I love this coat, it doesn't fit me. It fits her like a glove. This is gorgeous, look at it.
Like a tight glove.
No. Don't, like you wouldn't do it up. You wear it like this. It's gorgeous. Turn around. So nice. It needs dry cleaning because it's got very dusty shoulders. But that's gorgeous. You've rediscovered it, Mum. Yes. Guys, we're halfway through the bottom shelf of this. Where are these, Mum? They're like skin tight, stretchy flares
They were for a fancy
from
dress.
Topshop.
They were for a fancy dress party. I can't remember what I was
I think they're
supposed
quite
to go
cool. They'd be really comfy to wear like as PJs. I
They were
can't imagine you
definitely-
wearing those though.
They're definitely for a fancy dress
Oh
party.
god, this is so funny. I'm like having a right trip down memory lane down here as well. A lot of this stuff this one was definitely from me. It says I'm worth it. That would have been from L'Oreal once upon a time. Another fantastic find that I remember you wearing in the
tell you
90s. You look so cute in it, Mum.
I tell you what, I've got the coat. Let me find the
You've
coat.
got matching, isn't it like a poncho?
No. Oh my god.
I
it's
remember it. It's like
amazing.
we're unlocking memories. We've cleared this whole area.
But actually, look, come in here.
But this is like,
This is
Mum, this is more than a 1-day excursion.
It's like a 2-year job. I can't find the coat.
That is so cute. You should wear that still. I've just found something that was mine when I was a teenager. I don't know how this got into your wardrobe. Probably in the wash in like 2005. I wore this. I can't even remember where I can't remember where I got it from. Look, it's got FW on the label, so
Yeah.
who remember that's mine.
Definitely.
I honestly can't remember where it came from, but I wore this so much. I loved it so much. I'm going to give it to Rip. I'm so happy I found it. Do you think it would still fit me?
What we've actually done so.
Oh god, this is so small and it's cropped. I love it. I loved it so much. Run out of time. I've got to go on the school run. But it's looking so much better in here, Mum. So much better. We've only done this area. And this area is all of the keeping stuff that then needs to be organised when we do this area, which is going to be part 2 at some time in the future. Do you feel better? Does it feel like a cathartic
It's-
Do you not feel decluttered?
Yeah, I do. I feel lighter, but also I feel quite ashamed.
She's a hoarder. Mum is a secret hoarder. Well, not so secret.
Look at this.
I knew
Turn
it was going to be bad.
Turn it around.
Piggy is sat in the middle of it.
But just
Piggy, what do you think?
that was just in the first bit.
That's in the first bit. So this is the charity pile and this is the vintage pile. And the dogs are ready to go home, I think. Morning, guys. It's bright and early on Sunday morning. I've missed a day on this vlog because yesterday was just school. River had a choir competition or a performance. And that ended up taking up most of the day. I was like travelling to it and whatever. Anyway, today we are going on a very exciting excursion. The Harry Potter paraphernalia is out. I dug out the cloak and River's little Hedwig. Took me a moment there. I've just woken up. Bear with me. Hedwig purse. She's actually got 2 ones, so she can choose which one. And we are going on a really exciting trip with Yoto. Do you guys know who Yoto are? If you don't, they essentially like make audio. It's like an audio player for children, but it doesn't have a screen. And you like put little credit card type things in the top and it plays different things. Anyway, Yoto have got the license for Harry Potter, which is so exciting because my kids both have Yoto and they both absolutely love it. And they've invited us on the British Pullman, so like old school train, and are kind of like setting it up as the Hogwarts Express in celebration of the Harry Potter Yoto cards. And they invited me and River, which I jumped at the chance to do because not only am I a massive Harry Potter fan, River is a huge Harry Potter fan and she also loves Yoto, so she's really, really excited. It's 6:10. I'm going to make a coffee. River always has milk in the mornings as well, so I'm going to make her a cup of milk. And then we're going to get ready to go. We're actually driving because there are like disruptions on the trains and I just don't want to risk, which is ironic considering we are going on a train to get on a train. But I was like, I don't want the trains to cause problems and then not make the train, because it obviously is an actual train that leaves at 10:30, so we have to be in King's Cross to catch the Hogwarts Express. I'll find my mug, hang on a sec. I've actually been on the British Pullman a couple of times, once with Katie Loxton, handbags, and once with Space NK. It's going to be absolutely amazing to take River, because it is quite an incredible experience. If you don't know what it is, it's an old train, presumably a British Pullman is the model of the train, but essentially they've like recommissioned it and done it in like the most amazing like vintage style, so it feels like you're stepping back in time, and I also cannot wait to see what they do to kind of Hogwartify it. It's going to be cool. Let's make some coffee. A little outfit of the day before I leave. Riv's actually in her Hogwarts robes. I have on, I think I'm actually wearing full Cézanne today. So my kind of, it's actually a sweater vest underneath this blazer. It's Cézanne, blazer Cézanne. The jeans are Cézanne also. They look they're showing up seriously blue on camera, but in real life I actually really like this outfit. But on camera, the jeans look very, very blue. Shoes are Cézanne, bag is Bottega, and we're going to be late. Come on, Riv, let's go! For the first time in my life, we're early. So me and River are in the bookshop looking at books. And look what we just found. Harry Potter magical paper crafts. It comes with all of the crafts to make all of these things from Harry Potter. I've never seen a book more suited to River in my life, who is the queen of crafting and loves Harry Potter. Ruby, there are just so many books. We're going through a book phase, aren't we, Riv? Yes. It's a nice song. It's nothing quite as magical as the magic of reading, and I've been waiting for River to be able to read, like, well enough to read her own books and get excited for her own books, and it's finally happening. It makes me very happy, because there's so many books that I read when I was little, Riv, that I can't wait for you to read. Wow, Riv, look at this.
A big hamper.
No, look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know what numbers this is. 3 foot. No, we're not here. I think we're in this bit. Look. Keep going. Wow. This is the absolute coolest way to spend a Sunday, Ruby. And it's a gorgeous sunny day. We have had the most fantastic day, haven't we, Riv? What fun. We're so full of cake. Do you think you could eat another piece of cake if you tried?
Yes.
You could? I don't think I could. So much cake. We've had such a nice time. And we stopped at the bookshop, bought a few little books, bought some books for Enzi, didn't we? And we're now on our way back. We're going to drive back and find Mike and Enzo, who've been cycling round the reservoir, which sounds interesting with Enzo. Back home in my PJs, makeup off. Mike is washing his golf clubs.
Oh yeah, we've got
wild Sunday night
Players Championship on. Are you so excited about that?
Mike is watching.
Rory
I think
McIlroy.
we've had this argument on camera before about watching golf on TV,
Which is just fantastic. Rory's
Really?
2-shot lead, 4 to play. Come on, Ross.
You are hilarious.
And sprinting, it's like spring, so it means golf cap.
You are hilarious. I'm gonna just rest myself on here. I don't know why I feel so tired. We were sat down all day just being fed.
Yeah, but I can imagine it's
But-
like you've got to concentrate.
We were being sociable. We met some really nice people actually,
I
and
was going to say, Rivy was very excited to tell me all about her friend.
oh my god, Riv made a friend. Riv also,
Big.
there's something quite special. Like, I am such a massive Harry Potter fan,
I've never noticed that.
and there's something quite special about sharing. Can we turn this off for just a second? About sharing like a passion for something like that with your child. Mike is relieved because he no longer gets dragged on everything and everything
adventures.
Potterhead, and we
Harry Potter.
we do it with Riv instead. And I'm hoping
Just
one
wait
day
till Enzi sees
I'm
it.
hoping one day Enzi likes it, because that will give me a solid
No,
like
you know what Enzi like this morning?
10 more years of Harry Potter. What?
This morning, Formula 1.
Yeah,
the
watching
whole race
Formula
together.
One with you. Can also this hat?
It's
can I
fabulous.
just- it's not the one. It's not the one for you. You look now. Show everyone your hair. Mike looks like Lemony Snicket. You know Jim Carrey when he plays Lemony Snicket.
So I had a hat on because I've been in the gym earlier this afternoon. I don't need you telling me that I've got hat hair.
Oh my goodness! It looked like you and Enzi have had the best day ever
Such a fun
together.
day. We watched the
cute.
Formula 1 together this morning, and I asked him who he wanted to win, and he said Lando. When I told him all the drivers' names and showed him who they were. Good
Oh,
news for
yeah,
Endo.
Lando.
Lando won.
Good
Then
news
we-
for Enzo. For
Yeah.
Endo.
For Endo. And then we went to, there's a local reservoir that's got like a big park, and it's covered in tarmac, so Enzo can ride his bike around. So he basically got his little
So
balance
cute.
bike.
Mike sent me all the pictures, and they just look like they're having the best time
We had a
ever.
bit of lunch, and came back, then he fell asleep. But then after he woke up, we then mowed the lawns. So it didn't quite
sweet
finish,
boy.
Izzy wouldn't let me finish because it's a bit colder there today.
I missed him today.
But
I
I
feel
asked-
like it's my time to hang out with him on the weekend. I missed him today.
He was-
One day he'll be into Harry Potter and he'll get to come to all that stuff with me. Anyway.
Yeah, he's going to be playing golf, football.
That's it for tonight. I also bought a new book today. That's the other thing me and Rivy did. We spent loads of time. We got there really early, so we went to the bookshop. We spent ages in the bookshop. We love a good bookshop. And actually what Riv started doing now is, because she's got too many books, and she knows it, that she hasn't read. She's got like a big stack of books that she hasn't read. She started getting me, instead of asking me, yeah, that's better luck for you. Instead of asking me to buy her books, she's now like, Mummy, can you just take a picture of the book for my list? So she's got like a wish list. Anyway, I bought this, which this was recommended to me by Jamie Genevieve about a year ago when we went to Copenhagen. It's about cannibalism. Niche. I'm going to go and read that. Bit of light bedtime reading.
You criticised
whilst
me for
you
golf.
watch the golf.
And you're
I'm going to read a book
cannibalism.
about cannibalism, yep. Good morning, guys. So I've actually only just got to London. I haven't vlogged yet today because I'm not going to lie, something really threw me this morning. I accidentally parked over somebody's driveway. I didn't realise it was a working driveway. the kids were going crazy in the car, and it was just one of those like Monday morning things. Anyway, this guy came out and shouted at me and was so aggressive. Bear in mind, like, I didn't show any resistance to moving. I was like, I'm so sorry, I'll move straight away. And he really upset me. Normally things like this I don't let things bother me like that. Hang on, my phone is ringing. Anyway, I haven't checked in till now because it was just like, I don't know, it totally threw my routine for the whole morning. And I've now popped into London for an event with Armani and a quick meeting. I'm literally here for, I think, 3 hours. But I'm at Harrods. I'm a little bit early, so I'm going to find some lunch and somewhere to sit and do some editing of something that I filmed, my Mother's Day thing that I filmed on, when even was that, Friday with my mum. But here we go, let's go to Harrods. Just got back. I'm actually at my parents' house. I come to my parents' house for dinner because my baby cousin, my youngest cousin, is moving to Australia this week. So we've all come to my mum's for dinner to kind of like say goodbye because it's really far away. We're not sure when we're next going to see him. So that'll be nice. Mum's cooking dinner. But I just wanted to show you guys. Look at the sky tonight. Can you see? I feel like you'll have seen when we were driving along just then. But it's a really nice evening and the horses are at the gate looking at me like I'm going to feed them or bring them in, which I'm not. Sorry, buddies. Anyway, I'm going to go in and find out about the wedding, because Riv had a fake wedding at school today with her whole year. And they had wedding cake, and they went to the church and, like, learned about weddings. And I cannot wait to hear about it, because it seems quite weird to me. But we shall see. I've just realised I was editing this vlog and I didn't finish it. So we're going out for dinner tonight. We've skipped ahead in time a little bit, but I thought I would just do a little outfit of the day. Once again, I also got my hair chopped today, which I'm very excited about, and my grey's covered up, which is feeling fresh.
Great. Dream on, mate. Dream on.
We can't all be a silver fox like you, MBF. So today, I'm wearing Suzanne shirt, Suzanne jacket, AG jeans that I'm wearing all the time, and my little leopard shoes are also from Suzanne. Suzanne is so good at the moment, I feel like I'm living in it. Anyway, this is my outfit for the evening. Mike, is wearing this jacket, which I did a save the date for Mike's 40th birthday party, which is quite far away, but this year. Anyway, give us a little turnaround, and I dug out a picture of Mike from when we went to Venice 9 years ago, and he's wearing this jacket, and it just really suits you, MDF. It really suits you. I made him dig it out for dinner. Indeed. Let's go. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog.
You were vlogging today.
I wasn't vlogging today. I went to edit the vlog from this week, and I didn't have a finishing clip.
Standard.
So there we go. It's standard me. Here we go. Not organised. I will see you all very soon. Hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.
Good news, your hair's going to get destroyed for the rain.
Oh my god, this rain.